Hello everyone, bonjour tout le monde. Welcome to EFA125 on this Sunday, July 26th. What is it now? 8:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Time for me to make this short and sweet this evening. I want to talk about programmables and the non-programmables right here. Non-programmables. I've said this before, and have I been programmed by governance and so on and so forth in my youth and growing up? Absolutely. Have I reached a different plateau in my life? Amen. Right? Amen. And I'm in the plateau of my life when I believe in nutrition. I believe in internal health. I've always believed in exercise, but I used to follow the food chart and all that stuff, the dunce hat, if you call it. That food chart is the dunce hat in society, if you look at it, because they want you part of the system. They want you part of every medical system out there, whether the diabetes system, the sleep apnea system, the Crohn's system, the Alzheimer, dementia, Parkinson's system, you name it, anything tied to nutrition and process and sugars and so forth, they want you part of that system, right? What was interesting this weekend, I was with like-minded soul, completely separate and apart from each other. They don't know each other. They knew nothing about each other. Right behind me today, I was training with a 36-year-old champ, putting the grinds to me, making me earn, taking the rest out of me. 50-year-old couple, fit as everything. But individuals that believe in health and nutrition, internal health, and individuals that understand epigenetics, when you start getting into the conversation. Same thing yesterday, and the same thing all weekend. Individuals that believe in nutrition, internal health, and so forth. But what they had in commonality is they talked about the programmables. Those that, regardless of what the governance say, regardless of what the governing bodies tell them, they will follow suit. They will walk through the light, right through the light. And I look at history, those that walked into the wagons of the trains, those that walked into the chambers, the matriarchs and patriarchs that made decisions for their loving souls to protect them and made their own decisions because the governance was leading them into that direction, right? And when I look at society, like today, like individual 40-degree day, and they'd be jogging with a mask on outdoors, right? That's how programmed you are. You're breathing your own air, and how much bacteria and everything that you're running into with your mask at your 40-degree day, breathing in your own spit, breathing out your own spit, breathing in your own air, exhaling your own air, absorbing all the bacteria and viruses, everything that you're absorbing in that mask and breathing it out the in you're running. You're so programmed that you're wearing a mask while running a 40-degree humidex. Think about that for a second, but it's okay because I'm the guy that I should be quiet and should not be talking about it. Do I believe in wearing a mask in public places within 6 feet and all that? Absolutely, right? But depending on the science, depending on the data, depending on everything, I'm just very curious. When is the data going to come out and say, all those that wear masks for 20 years are now suffering from bang, 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 bang medical conditions? Because if you look at the medical condition, the medical system, whether it's your diabetes, your Alzheimer's, your dementia, your Parkinson's, your Crohn's, obesity, everything that's tied to nutrition, right? They love that system. And now with the mask, there's a part of me that, I don't know, am I predicting the future here? Are we going to have underlining issues that are going to suddenly appear in 10 years and 20 years? Well, all these millions of people should not have been wearing masks all the time, right? Because when they were wearing masks all the time, those masks weren't disposable masks that they should have disposed of every hour, every other hour. They should have washed them every hour, every other hour. Well, they were absorbing bacteria and viruses and so on and so forth, like individuals running a 40-degree humidex day with masks on in the outdoors, right? So the commonality this weekend, the commonality when they talked about the program, they talked about the individuals, came from souls that when you look at them, they're all fit. They believe in nutrition. They believe in exercise. They believe in living off the earth. They believe in eating natural foods, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And the commonality between these individuals I met all weekend that had nothing to do, separate and apart from each other, they talked about the followers. They talked about the programmables. They talked about all that and how scary it was and how many individuals are programmable. But what I found is when I'm with individuals that are the programmables, when you step away from talking and conversation, whatever they picked up on media, right? Whatever media they listen to, your mainstream media, and I won't give them credit, but it doesn't matter, Canadian, US, European, global, it's the exact same message. Doesn't matter if you listen to 100 different network channels, it's the exact same message. It's either violence or program. Violence or program, right? Telling you what to do, when to do, and how to do it. But those that live off the land and live off the earth and moved away from the suburbs and turn off the TV and step away and have their own minds and have their own directions, they understand. They understand that internal health, nutrition, fitness, and so forth is the real path. and wearing the mask and covering your face and jamming your face with processed sugars and byproducts of this byproduct, and not staying fit and not staying healthy and having knee issues, hip issues, diabetes issues, sleep apnea issues, take more medication for that medical illness, let's go get surgery for that condition, you're part of the system. And that system, they want you to wear a mask. They don't want you to be fit. They want you to wear a mask. And if that doesn't reflect with you, then so be it. And I will continue to hang on my own. I will go after the nutrition world. I will go after the fitness world. I will go after the epigenetic world, epigenome world. And I will get to understand, and I will teach my daughters and all those that will listen to understand. Do not be part of the system. Do not be part of the medical system. And do not be part of the unhealthy system. Jean-Guy Bourguignon, EFA 125.